Tim Young with Arborist. We've been doing saving trees for years. This tree, you can hang it up and look into the canopy. It's very thin. The reason why it's very thin, same thing here. If you were to get out to the street and shoot this, you would see between 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock, it's losing its canopy. When that happens, your tree's gonna be a goner unless you save it. All this mulch back, way too much mulch. You should never have more than 2 to 3 inches of mulch. So we pulled all this mulch back that was on here, and now we're gonna open this up with a pressure. So, this ground, this was, we're out here about a week after that Hurricane Helene came in, and this is dry as a bone. It was dry as a bone as soon as it stopped raining. Why? They put too much mulch on here. You should never have more than 2 to 3 inches of mulch. And look here, it's got a monster early root right here. We've got to get out. So what we do is we define the edges of it and whack away until it's gone. Sometimes you have to cut it on both ends. You hear that? That thing was wrapped around that ankle root, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Let me get that little hatchet, get that out of here.
Yep.
Look at that soil. No wonder this tree hasn't been getting water.
That one marked. This is good. Maybe this one.
Yep.
That one up. Okay. Now this right here might be a problem.
Yeah, you got it.
You got this big one running into this one. They don't cross, but you might want to take this one out.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
You want to get that one out.
All right.
There you go.
All right. See, what about this? No, that's kind of growing in together. That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's some roots you just don't want to cut into, and those are these big anchoring roots, but we've done enough work in here that this tree is going to be just sucking up the water.
Okay.
Wow. That was a beast, wasn't it?
Yeah.
we're doing radial trenching. We're going out about, I don't know, these trenches are about 4 feet, 5 feet long. And then we're gonna punch holes, 3 holes between each of these, cover it up. We're gonna put compost there with the roots, cover it up, put mulch on it, and then we'll be done. This was a tough job. A little bit more. There you go. So we're finished with the job. The mulch looks good. It has a low profile. You can see where it had come up all the way to here. And people just don't know how dangerous that is for a tree. You can see the squirrels came here building their nests and dropped out a bunch of leaves. But it's the same thing here. You see how high that watermark line is? You got a high profile, and that's where you get one of these big roots right here. Right here. But it's a lot better. It looks good. Now the tree will be able to prosper. You can see how thin the canopy is. You should not be able to see very much of the blue sky. This is a danger people just don't recognize. At Advanced Auto Parts, and I noticed these trees were dying. You see how from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock it's thin? This tree's the same thing, but I really can't put it into the sun. But to confirm I'm right, came around here and look at this big, nasty, girdling root. This is cause, and that up there is effect, not the other way around. So, and you can see it's got some lenticels that are oozing out some food through their cells. Once a tree loses 25% of its canopy, can't save it. And this one right here, I would say, has probably lost 20%. If they don't get anything done, they're gonna lose this tree. And you can see, once again, small girdling roots. There's one right here cutting off this whole side. And see how flat it is right here? See how flat it is? It's because this can't grow. I'm still in the same location, and look at this. You see where you got some dark bark? See how dark it is? It's not gray like it should be. It looks like someone set it on fire. And to test that, just scrape a little bit on the top. If anything pinkish shows up, this is scale. This is not scale, I can tell by looking at it. What this is just like humans have skin pores, trees have lenticels, the same thing. They exchange gases just like our skin does. And when you have these girdling roots, you see, you got one right here, water cannot go up this tree, and then food cannot come down, so it comes out of the skin pores of the tree, which are called lenticels. So Hurricane Helene came through North Carolina last week. You can see this thing is already dying. Whenever you see dieback from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock, this thing's in serious trouble. And look at this one right here. And so what they do is they make the same mistake over and over and over and put way too much mulch around the base. This mulch should not be any higher than here. And look at that. Now, we had a ton of rain. There should be a poo-poo amount of water right here under the mulch. You can't even pull the mulch back. It's so dry, it's so compacted. And that's why these trees are dying. Water can't get to it. It gets shed off of the mound into the grass around it. And the tree literally is dying of dehydration and lack of food. Water can't go up and food can't come down. And so what happens? people keep making the same mistake, and you have to cut your tree down, then you have to plant another tree, and you do it this way, it's guaranteed failure. And this is us, saving the planet one tree at a time. Give us a call if you're having some problems or questions. Love to come out and give you an audit of your trees for free.